In relation to the ongoing situation with the Scottish National Party, we're hearing now that the Treasurer, Colin Beattie, has been arrested in connection with that ongoing investigation. We're seeing that Nicola Sturgeon's absent from Holyrood this week, and of course we know what's happened with the search of her home and the arrest of her partner, the CEO of the SNP. What are your thoughts to that breaking news?
Well, I've not heard the breaking news, but it's what we've seen is jaw-dropping, isn't it? And again, I think this shows you how the rots has set in with the SNP and their failures in the way in which they are running Scotland. And if the people of Scotland want a change of direction, which I think they actually do, I think it's pretty clear to me now that they need to come and support, and they will support, the Labour Party in Scotland as we rebuild across the country, because people are fed up of 13 years of Conservative rule, and they're fed up of 13 years plus of SNP rule in Scotland.
OK, and I know you wanted to talk about ambulances today and the wait time involved in all of that. 2.5 days for some people. I had personal experience of this yesterday, an incident at a playground where a child lost consciousness. After a few moments they came round, we called 999 and the ambulance service said they wouldn't come because the 7-year-old had regained consciousness and they had to make their own way to hospital. What sort of state is the NHS in?
I mean, the NHS is in an absolutely desperate state, isn't it? The collapse in standards of patient care, I think, are quite staggering now after 13 years of the Conservatives. It's not just that people are waiting longer for an ambulance, you're waiting longer for an operation, or your operation gets cancelled now increasingly. Or if you're a young person, 250,000 young people, children, teenagers, not getting the mental health care that they rightly deserve and need. And we all know what it's like trying to get a GP appointment. You're on the phone at 8 a.m. on a Monday morning 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times, sometimes even more than that, trying to get through to arrange a GP appointment. We need a plan to rescue our NHS, to recruit the doctors, the nurses, the midwives, the paramedics we need. That's what the Labour Party's put forward. And we also need a reform plan to take advantage of the advances in medical technology and science to deliver healthcare in a more efficient way. And that's what the Labour Party is putting forward. But after 13 years of the Conservatives now running our NHS, and I'm afraid they've run our NHS into the ground.